Hey, what is going on, you guys? So today we got some vigor for you, and I will be kind of taking you a little walkthrough of locked containers. And there's two ways to open the containers. Not two ways to open it, but there's two little, I guess, tactics and little know-hows on how to unlock the container and how to know when you're on the right number for the locks. And we'll get right into that with an encounter, but hopefully this video will be quick and to the point, and will help you getting in and out of these locked containers in your encounters very quickly. And if you're having trouble with securing these containers and actually not dying, hopefully this video will help you. So without further ado, there is a couple things we will need to get into for the locked container, but obviously take good stuff, not good stuff, but just overall, if you're running in encounters for loot, try and take some kind of heals. I'll take some disinfectants, but I like taking antibiotics, and I usually kit up a lot more than this, but we're just going in this encounter for purpose of this video. But there's a couple things when you're at the locked container, there's a couple things you want to do, but we'll get into that when we arrive. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, we load in, and first we kind of check out if you're not in a good spot for the locked container. Don't force it. If I'm on the bottom right of this map for spawning in, I'm not probably gonna go for it. So also don't force a loot spawn that you want to go do. Don't like force it, you know what I mean? But I marked a locked container. Ooh, and it was disrupted, but luckily I know it was right here. But it's kind of just map awareness. But okay, so we're rolling up. First thing I do is I go to the top lock first, because it's usually the hardest and most dangerous. But what you want to do is you want to keep going until you feel a vibration, and when you feel a vibration, just there it is, that's it, right? So you kind of want to stop once you feel the vibration. You want to go back one, you just want to stop on the vibration, because that will be the one to unlock. But other than that, you could do it based on sound as well. You'll hear a little click. They all sound different. Oh, and this one just opened, but there's also a specific click you will hear. But I'm hearing some guys, so now we gotta defend. I just did XX, take all. We got what we want. Let's get the fuck out of here, because this is gonna be a bullet sponge. Yep, knew it. Gonna have to run. Definitely know he's gonna have to run. This guy is fucking trying his ass off to kill me. So he's got a sniper, which is not good for us. Where's our best route? Use the bush as cover. Use the bush as tree. Okay, bushes are very... Nice. And we just shot him through the bush. You just got to try and get out of there quick. It's just a bullet sponge area. But we'll kind of talk about it after. But now is the extraction, right? You just want to be quick. This guy had a great gun. We're going to take it. But you just want to be quick with looting. Boom. Take all is such a valuable thing. You have to use it. Let's use antibiotics too. Make sure you heal. This will heal us over time, hopefully all the way. But now I'm going to go into another bush before we do anything and try and get out of here. All right. So there's an exit up here. We already have a full pack basically, so I'm just going to get out of here. I see some food that I'm going to loot right here, and we're just going to try and head out of here. We're getting our health back. We're going to try and not get into a fight. But honestly, yeah, we're just trying to get out of here with our loot. We heard a bunch of shots. We heard alarms going off. Absolute pandemonium. And we've been in this game for what, a couple minutes? Absolutely insane. But yeah, so you can do it through oh my gosh, terrible, Brian. Oh my god, we're just gonna have to wait. Oh my gosh, they're terrible. Could have gotten out of there, but that was so bad. That was so bad. But basically, I know I made it look so easy and so quick, and maybe I didn't to some of you because you've done this before. But basically, what I have found out, and I'll just kind of just go over it, talking through it. But what I found is, trying to get onto the top lock, if you guys have had trouble with that, please don't have any more trouble with it. What you do is you really can't get on top of the container unless you jump right where the container logo is, like in the middle of the long end of the container. You'll see the logo on the container. You want to jump at that point, and you're definitely going to get on top of the container. Just because jumping in this game is like so weird. I'm sure a lot of people have trouble with the lock container because they just cannot get on the top of it, or they're wasting too much time trying to get into it. And the most time I had, was spending a ton of time at this lock container was because I couldn't get on top of the lock container. Man, I was circling this thing like a damn vulture, trying to jump looking like a dumbass, and I would just die all the time, and it was just so freaking annoying. But I figured out the sweet spot to jump on the container is in the middle. You got to go where the logo is, and then with the vibration, if you're gonna do it through that way on your controller, I go quick, and once I feel the vibration, I stop. I don't go back up one thinking I passed it. Once you feel it, don't go another one, because what I think happens is when you're scrolling through the letters, like when you push down to go to the next letter, it's gonna do it right when you're pushing it, so you feel it. So you don't have to go back up one. I wasted time, not really a lot of time, but I would waste time thinking, okay, it vibrated, I gotta go back up one for whatever reason. And all I can say is try and just go like down on your analog while you're doing the numbers, right? And when you feel that vibration, just stop and go to the next one, because you got it. And if you're not doing it with vibrations, do it through audio cues, as in what you'll have to do is you'll have to play it at least a couple times and try and unlock it a couple times. But you'll hear the clicking sound, which is distinct to all the other sounds, and it sounds it's the unlocking cue, audio cue. And those are basically the two ways to get a lock container open. It's with the audio cues and with the vibration. That's how you know if you're on the right number. But the other part of it was getting on top of the container. I had a lot of trouble getting on top of the damn container. I'm sure some of you did too as well. And the key is getting on with the logo, because you really can't jump on anywhere on that container unless you're lined up with that logo on the side. So I hope this helped you guys. I hope it made your lock container loot runs a little quicker, and if you guys enjoyed, subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.